Hello, everyone, and welcome to Allology, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. I'm Lance.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Cade.
I'm Cooper.
And please welcome our guest.
Seth, that would be me.
Hey, look at that.
All right. Welcome, Seth.
I feel pretty welcome.
You should.
Oh.
All right, what are we talking about today, Lance?
We're talking about conspiracies. So
Conspiracy theories. I got a
Men in
good one.
Black stuff.
What's
I got
the
a good
conspiracy theory you got?
The moon landing was faked.
Oh,
Bush
Oh.
did 9/11, and
Oh.
coronavirus isn't real.
I thought SpongeBob did 9/11.
Yeah,
I don't know. George Bush really.
All right, well,
Strange
what's
man.
the reasoning behind it? Got any reasoning?
Well,
Got
which
any
one?
proof?
Which one?
All of them.
Well, your
okay.
favorite one. What's
What
the favorite one?
Oh, the moon landing was faked.
How was it fake?
why? Wait,
It was on a- it was on a
Why
stage.
was it fake?
It was on a stage because we can't get to the moon. We're not that smart. Humans
But-
are pretty fucking dumb, dude.
But we
Right,
have
you-
made it to the moon.
But why would they
Well,
go
we
through all
haven't.
that effort to fake it?
To prove that we're better than like everybody else.
But
But
Did,
if-
did
if
like
we wanted to
Mythbusters
prove,
prove that it'd
wouldn't
be
we
more
just
effort?
Listen,
to
I
the
don't.
moon?
I don't actually believe
did
in
Russia
this. Okay?
Did Russia fake it too?
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
Everybody just faked it in
I'm
mutual
sold.
agreement that we're all gonna fake it and just tell the world.
we're like, all right, guys, we're gonna fake this.
We're gonna
Nobody
fake
break
the
the pact.
entire space race too.
Fake the Cold War.
What's your conspiracy theory, Jacob?
My conspiracy theory? That Israel controls everything.
Israel. Why?
Israel.
Whoa.
Israel, I mean, if you think about it, like all the major, rich people and stuff, all the bankers. Just kidding. Okay. Let's
I
not
was
talk
about to
about
go.
that
I was about to go. Are we going racist?
my God.
Oh Jesus.
Oh man. Okay.
Let's not talk about
Let's
that
hear
one.
Lance's.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's yours, Lance?
Oh, frick. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know a lot of conspiracies, of being honest.
Seth, you said you had a lot of conspiracies. What's your best one?
I've listened to a couple conspiracy theories at work. Well, because I listen to a bunch of podcasts at work.
I just imagine you just pushed up glasses on your nose and you like lean forward and you're like, I don't know a lot of these.
I'm trying to think of a couple of my favorite ones. It was let's see. I gotta go through my conspiracy things and see which ones I've listened to. I've listened to quite a bit of them.
All right. Well, while he's looking through that,
Let me
Lance,
go
what are yours?
find.
Okay. So, wait, who was the president during World War II?
Who was the
FDR?
president?
Was it?
FDR.
FDR.
Okay.
I
So,
think so. I don't
There was
know.
one
So-
like at the beginning and one at the end of it.
Anyways, whenever Pearl Harbor happened, that president, whoever it was. Anyways,
Yeah, no,
so,
Franklin Roosevelt. Yeah, it was Roosevelt.
So the big
Yeah.
theory on it is that we technically gave away that like Hawaii was the easiest place to hit. Like, I don't know, like somehow information leaked into like newspapers or something, and then that was why Japan targeted Pearl Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's my conspiracy theory. I kind of think it's true, honestly, because it's like it's kind of hard to get into America.
I don't know. I'm not
So-
too well
You think
versed
they
on history
faked
of the
it so-
United States.
You think they faked it so they could enter World War II?
Fake Pearl Harbor?
I don't know. I thought that's where you were going with that. I'm
No,
kinda
no,
confused.
no,
You can't fake that.
no. I was saying like during the time, like in the newspaper, there was like information leaked that was pretty much saying like the Navy was all gonna like be headed towards Pearl Harbor or at Pearl Harbor, and that's why the Japanese targeted Pearl Harbor when
I
they
don't think I
did.
ever heard of that one.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're saying that it was that they gave it away specifically so that Japan would attack there?
Well, not gave it away specifically, but like they like just blurted out the information without censoring anything. And so it was just like, yeah, our army's going to be here. And so I don't think it was like
not
in the intent
purposed,
to be
but
like,
they just kind of gave away all the information that
Yeah,
they have a really open area over here ready to be attacked.
it's not that they're like, hey, if you want to come attack us, wink, wink. No, it was just kind of like, they were just saying, whatever. They leaked information and it wasn't supposed to be there, and that's how the Japanese got us so good.
Did you guys ever hear of the Dorothy Kilgatten conspiracy? It goes along with the JFK assassination. It's one of the other conspiracies that go along with it.
Is that the grandma lady? That was found in the picture or something?
She was the reporter.
Yeah.
So there was the reporter. Her name was Dorothy Kilgatten, and she started going along with the whole assassination from him. She found all of this like weird stuff with it that just didn't match up with the assassination, and tons of dead ends. Nothing made sense, and it got to the point that like the government started to come to her and tell her and trying to shut her down, and then she died from an accidental drug overdose. But there's like a whole bunch of stuff that she was actually murdered, because right when she died, she was getting really close to discovering the truth about the assassination. And it's a really weird story.
I think the CIA had a lot to do with that.
I hear I think JFK's assassination I hear the most.
JFK's assassination, there's no way that one was just an assassination.
It wasn't just Lee Harvey Oswald.
There's no way that it was just that one guy that
you hear the one where they think his wife shot him in the car? Tossed the gun over the side?
I've never heard of that.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Well, and there would be way too many witnesses.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just the gun just fell out of the car.
Oh, God.
Because there's another part of it that says that there's Lee Harvey Oswald that says he was the only shooter. But if you listen to a lot of the accounts from it, there's a lot of stuff that says that it's almost impossible to have only one shooter, and that there had to have been a second shooter from a different location for some of the shots or some of the sounds that were heard.
Well, yeah, because didn't it also hit his bodyguard right in front of him in the car?
Yeah.
Weren't there multiple shots through it?
Yeah, there were two shots that were really close together, that were shot really close together in time, but in the places that they hit, they were kind of it was too far to make sense to be possible, but there was no proof of that second shooter, so they just had the one.
Oh, that's so
it's
weird.
There's so much weird stuff with this, with the assassination.
JFK,
none of it makes sense.
I don't know too much about him. Was he Republican or Democrat?
No, Democrat.
He's a Democrat? Well, it was in Dallas, Texas. That's Republican. I could see that happening to Biden.
Okay.
Well, think about it. Republicans hate Biden.
Right,
if he's going through somewhere, a Republican would want to shoot him.
I feel that.
I mean, but
Camilla is just gonna switch out his heart meds for gummy vitamins or something.
Yeah.
It's Flintstone gummies, baby.
Dude. Overdoses on Flintstone gummies.
Did you guys actually eat those as kids? I remember eating
No, I ate the vitamins, not the gummies.
I ate vitamins.
Yeah.
That were like the gummies.
And they were
but I don't think they were Flintstone.
No, I never had gummies.
Oh man, I used to eat freaking bottles of those gummies.
Yeah,
You'd be freaking candy.
They used to be really good. I remember that.
One a day.
Yeah, you're like one a day. I'm gonna eat 4 right now. I'm gonna be the healthiest dude in the world. Stomach would hurt 2 hours later and be like, I know it can't be I don't know what it would be. I just ate 6 freaking vitamins.
I should be fine.
Should have superpowers right now.
It's said that Chuck Norris ate a whole bottle when he came out of the womb.
Whole bottle? That's pretty cool.
Whole bottle.
Dude, why hasn't there been a Superman movie or superhero movie about this yet?
I know.
Some guy accidentally eats a bottle of vitamins and just becomes super.
What's the
guy
hero
that can't get any diseases?
What's the hero movie that came out just last year, and he had the big lightning bolt on his chest? Not the Flash.
Oh, Shazam!
Shazam!
Oh, yeah,
he's a little kid and he turns into a grown man.
Backstory, and they just made up the beginning because they didn't want He
just downs a whole bottle of Flintstone vitamins, just gets super buff and turns 6 feet tall.
That's how he transforms.
Shazam! Just smoke comes out because the whole bottle's just depressurized, just caused a weird cloud. I don't know.
I could see that being like the next One Punch Man or something, like some anime or something.
Maybe that's how One Punch Man got his powers.
He just
ate
ate a whole
bottle
vitamins.
of Flintstone vitamins every day for a year, and then
Bam.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 10-kilometer run, and 1 Flintstone gummy.
Doctors hate this man with one simple trick.
Oh my god!
Just eat the entire bottle. That's what they're not wanting to tell you. This is the real conspiracy.
He actually eats
one a
the
day,
bottle,
but if you
though.
eat the
what
bottle,
is
you
a
become
lethal
like
amount
an
of
elite
Flintstone
human.
vitamins?
BuzzFeed would like to know your location.
A lethal amount.
I don't know.
A lethal
You
amount
just turn
of-
into an atomic bomb and
You
blow
just
up.
explode.
You just
Oh, we're gonna
melt
have to-
from the inside out. It's like too much for your organs to handle. They're like, nope, overload. Here we go. Nuclear meltdown inside of your stomach.
What do you guys think of all those like conspiracies about like cartoons and stuff, like the Flintstones? Like how it's like they say the Flintstones is in the future because like they were bombed back to the Stone
I
Age.
saw one of
Oh.
these the other day. I saw one
like
with
the-
South Park.
South Park?
Oh, what?
Yeah, South Park. What was it? It was dang it. What was one of the kids' names? I can't remember the kid's
Butters.
name.
Butters? Cartman?
It wasn't-
I watched South Park. I know all the
It wasn't-
characters.
What was it? I saw it on my news a little bit ago. It was like one of the. It was like what's the kid's name? It's like the
Kenny.
What does he look
no, it wasn't
like?
Kenny.
Kyle.
I think he wears the.
Stan.
Where's the hoodie?
The hoodie over
orange
his,
hoodie?
and he muffles.
Does he have a mask?
Let me try to look it up.
Oh man.
Anyways, no, I've heard
I
that with
forgot what it
Simpsons.
was, but it was like one of the characters. Oh, it was Kyle. I think
Kyle.
yeah. So it's like Kyle is the only one out of all the South Park characters that knows that they're not aging because they've gone like 20. Because South Park's been going for like 20 something years now,
Yeah.
Right.
and there's like a couple of the episodes where he refers to everybody else as like kids.
Yeah.
Or he like acknowledges that Kenny's died before and like gotten resurrected,
Yeah.
and like this guy like knows South Park's like 20 years old but stuck in some weird time loop, and everybody else just gets their memory wiped.
Stuck in purgatory.
So
Yikes!
it's like so he's like apparently 33, while everybody else is still like
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember how old the other guys were. Like
there
12.
was one with Kenny, like back in the early seasons of South Park. He would die like each episode and come back to the next one. It
Yeah,
was weird.
I think that's in every episode where Kenny dies in every episode.
Not
you
they do it
imagine?
sometimes, but not.
It's like your friend
Much
just
anymore.
dies every day.
He's just in there. He's like, hey, hey guys, do you remember when Kenny died? And they're just like,
Yeah, that was yesterday.
no. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like some article about it that I saw somewhere.
Oh, there's or the one about Timmy Turner.
Timmy
You guys know
Turner?
that one?
No.
Anyways, so it's
Oh, I think
I
do
don't know
what
if
you're
it was
talking
like
about.
in an episode or if this is just theory or whatever. But pretty much he goes and he's like talking to Cosmo and he wishes that like he can live forever or like freezes everybody in their current like state or something. And so in order for because you know the fairy world would be like, no, I don't think about that. You know, you're not going to do that. And so he told Cosmo to forget that he got like that he granted that wish.
Uh-huh.
And so when the fairy world or whoever finally figure out like what Timmy's done, they like come and ask him and he's like, oh yeah, that was like 50 years ago.
Jesus.
And so Timmy remembers all of it, but everybody was like, oh yeah, this is just normal life.
Dang.
I haven't heard that one. I heard the one where before Timmy Turner, what Wanda and Cosmo, their other kid they watched over, wished to have Franz Ferdinand killed and plunged the world into World War II. Have you seen that one?
That's a bit. That's a
Jeez.
stretch.
Whoa.
I think it
a
was
little bit.
confirmed in an episode, but no, I saw it in a meme once and it's stuck in my mind.
What about Rick and Morty? Cooper,
and Morty.
you're huge into Rick and Morty, right? What
Yeah.
conspiracies are with that one?
Ooh,
I know there's a few with Rick and
Normal
Morty.
paradox.
There's
and-
one in the in the latest season.
There was like a
finale.
couple that seemed like pretty realistic.
His daughter wanted to have a clone made of herself so she could go off on an adventure and her clone would watch over the kids. But then she backed out and told Rick to make the choice. So he made a clone of her and had the real one, and he swapped them around like a ball in 2 cups.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know which one's the clone and which one's real. And it's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
I watched that episode. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And you guys know how like Rick and Morty and like the Simpsons are connected, right?
Oh
No. Oh,
because
yeah, the
Rick
one
made
intro
Simpson
episode.
goo in the. I don't know. I just saw that commercial for
Yeah.
Rick and
Yeah,
Morty, and
yeah.
he made Simpson goo.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, there's another one where they said that Rick and Morty is connected to Gravity Falls.
They are
Gravity
connected to Gravity
Falls.
Falls.
I love Gravity
Yeah.
Falls.
I haven't heard of that
like,
one.
what isn't connected to Gravity Falls?
That's
Yeah,
true. You
honestly,
can connect
yeah.
anything to Gravity Falls. There's so much in that.
Like, even real life is connected. They have, like, actual places that is, like, Gravity Fall themed, and, like, they have just random statues throughout woods and the crap.
Freaking
Like,
dancing
look it up.
Illuminati
That's a
triangle.
real
I've
thing.
seen that, yeah.
Down in
It's
Oregon.
freaking weird. Just like random, like their main statue in like the beginning of the movie, the lumberjack dude.
Yeah, the Paul Bunyan
They
thing.
actually have his statue that they go and like move around between different states, and they just put it in the woods somewhere. Like, it's kind of freaky. Not gonna lie.
Have you guys heard about the Simpsons predicting the future time and time and again?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course.
That shit's crazy.
They always predict the future. It's crazy.
Didn't they predict 9/11?
They predicted everything.
I don't know if
They
they
know
did
everything.
that.
Oh yeah.
I think they
'Cause
did
there
was,
predict
like-
9/11.
It was either them or there was a video game that predicted 9/11. Like literally the date, the month, like everything.
I remember seeing. I think it was The Simpsons that did that. Like everything they predicted for it, and then it was like an older episode too.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like, the only bad thing that could happen is if, we had our trade towers freaking blown up or something or destroyed. And
Yeah,
then,
they
like,
were
really
like
weird
5 years later, it
coincidence.
literally happens.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, they
too
were
much for that to be just a coincidence.
Yeah, they were selling they were selling like tickets for like a flight or something or some cruise to like New York, and they were $9, and like right to the right of the 9 is like the Twin Towers, making it 9/11.
Oh god.
We have
Yeah.
a list of 30 times The Simpsons correctly predicted the future. We have the Donald Trump presidency,
Oh, I know that
predicting
one.
the Super Bowls. We have Disney buys 20th Century Fox, smart watches, autocorrect, stealing cooking grease for cash.
What? Okay.
What?
I can't remember that one. The Beatles sending belated fan mail.
Yeah, no, we knew that one.
Siegfried and Roy Tiger attack.
Oh
Video
yeah.
chats. The U.S. wins gold in curling.
They didn't
What?
predict wrong.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Lady Gaga's Super Bowl performance. Faulty voter machines.
Oh,
Uh,
that's
that's
just-
a big deal
that's-
right now.
Oh.
I was gonna say,
I think
that's
that one was
just-
for 2008, though.
That's a
That was for
controversial
Barack
topic.
Obama in 2008. There's like a bunch of them that probably be like just a coincidence, but there's a few that are just too specific to be any coincidence, and there's too many of them like that.
Yeah.
Freaking Simpsons. You guys watch The Simpsons?
Not too much.
No.
I used to watch it when I was like a kid.
you guys have heard of like the Bernstein Bears? How it's like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Berenstain.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, the
what's that
Mandela
called?
Effect.
Mandela, yeah.
The
Yeah.
Mandela Effect.
It's like you grew up knowing one way, but it's actually pronounced the other or something like that.
Oh, what's another one?
I still say Bernstein. Like, that's fine. Whatever.
There's one more. Oscar Mayer. I know that's one. Oscar Mayer, because some people wait, is Oscar Mayer? I still don't know. Is it an A for Mayer, like Mayer? Is
I
it
don't know who
M-E?
this is.
Because
I don't
Oscar
know who that
Mayer
is.
and Oscar Mayer. I don't know. I know that's a Mandela effect though,
Nicholas
because a lot of people
Mandela.
remembered it one way, but it turned out to always be the other way, and it's just kind of crazy.
Is it like Mandela or like Mendola?
Mandela.
Oh.
Mandela.
Oh,
How
shoot.
did that start? The guy Nicholas Mandela. They thought
Oh, Mandela.
he died in prison,
Yeah,
but he
they
was
thought
actually set free.
Yeah, no, he was actually just out of prison. Just got out.
Can you imagine? you're just in prison. They're like, oh, nah, he died. Like, I like confirm kill. And then he's just out on the street. And he's like, what are you talking about right here?
Yeah, the timelines are messed up.
There's one conspiracy theory. You guys think Carol Baskin killed her husband?
Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I still haven't watched Tiger King.
Yeah, me neither.
I watched
I
bits and
know.
pieces with my dad.
Yeah,
Right.
I just watched the little pieces.
I think she did it.
I don't know.
Rest that bitch.
Nobody's got coronavirus conspiracies.
It's fake.
There is that.
It's not real.
People told me they go to get tested and then they leave and then they get a letter in the mail saying they tested positive even though they didn't do the test.
Oh.
What?
Like they're trying to fake.
The stuff with all the testing is probably kind of weird, though.
Yeah.
Did you hear Elon Musk's tweet the other day where he got tested like 4 times and 2 of the times he was positive and 2 of the times he was negative or something?
What the hell?
Yep, I
So
remember that.
wait,
I saw that.
Kind of makes
man,
you think
great
they, like,
outcome.
they don't really. We're not really sure what we're doing right now,
I know.
but we're
Yeah.
getting told we know what we're doing.
They're like, hey, people are dying, but it's okay.
Some of you may die,
Some of you may die. We don't know how many will die.
but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
It is
What if
what
it's
it
not
is.
actually like COVID? What if like half like there's 2 diseases going around?
There's 2 diseases, and COVID's the one that's not like dangerous, and then there's
Yeah,
another
COVID's-
one
COVID's
that's hidden
the
like
really good
underneath
one.
COVID that's really killing everybody.
COVID's just not real. They just want to lower the population. They
It's
just
like COVID
random citizen
capitalized.
It's
generator,
just
and they
the
just
purge
go
of
and kill 'em.
diseases.
What if the swabs, like they have a chemical in the swab, and when they put it into your nose, that's what kills you?
Maybe that's what it is.
That's a good theory.
That would explain like the 50-50 chance.
Shoot,
thing,
colleges
you
just
know?
mandated weekly testings.
Don't go
Weekly
to college or go down.
Dang it, I'm in college now, Cooper. I have to get a test next week to go to class still.
It's a disease that only kills poor people.
To raise the
but I'm still
economic
alive.
balance. Oh gosh.
Well, you're not dirt poor, Cooper. It's
Oh,
only
no.
like
Yeah,
I don't know, like-
Cooper, you're only really poor.
But-
not
but-
dirt
yeah,
poor.
You're only like
you're
grass poor,
benefiting the
okay?
common.
But big
the
celebrities
economy.
have died. Have any big celebrities died of COVID?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think because of COVID.
Yeah,
Did I say
some
COVID or
underlying
COVID?
stuff. COVID.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait, is it COVID or is it COVID? Because I've always been calling it COVID.
Co
I've been
Biden.
calling it COVID.
It's
Did
called. Oh my
Biden
god!
started?
It explains so much.
Canada, we're coming towards you.
I will move to Canada at some point in my
Have
life.
you guys seen those memes about like the Canadians going like, yeah, we want all the Republicans up in Canada so we can push out like all the Liberal Party up there? Have you guys seen those?
No.
Oh, they're
Uh-uh.
freaking hilarious. They're like, hey, you should come up to Canada so we can all push out the Liberal Party and then they can have America and we can have Canada. We're like, okay, I'm okay with this.
There we go.
Just a Republican like country.
A full Republican country. I'm not opposed.
Yeah, it would be a full Republican country and a full liberal country.
Guns are given out at parades.
Oh, dude, the dream.
Guns are the parade.
Everyone just starts shooting in the air.
They just go down on floats.
someone
just shooting
someone
rounds
hits
into
one of the
air.
pilots in the jets that fly over.
All right. I think we need a new conversation topic.
Yeah,
We've got what's the last dream you remember? I don't really dream too often. Anybody?
Oh.
We got some wacky dreams.
I never
Ooh.
remember mine after I wake up.
I just don't dream.
I feel like dudes don't dream as much because I talk to other dudes and they're like, I don't remember my dreams. But you talk to girls and they're like, they remember all their dreams.
Yeah.
So I was
I'll-
with
I'll have
Vanessa and
I'll have a really cool dream and then I wake up and I can't remember shit about it.
Yeah, I feel that.
I've only
Wait,
had
wait.
one dream and it just recurs over. But
Oh.
Uh-huh.
yeah. Well, I guess it's like 2 or 3 dreams, but
What is it?
What is it?
So
You're just
so
gonna
I
tell us that you have a dream.
yeah,
a
you know, I
recurring
just
dream?
have this dream that I've had like 100 times, you know, enough to the point where I can memorize the whole thing.
Okay, next topic. Just
So-
kidding. Go ahead.
So when I was in elementary, I first had this dream, and it was me when I was like super into soccer, and me and my
I
mom,
remember that.
me, rip, me and my mom were going to this soccer game, and she was my coach at the time, and we were going to this game, and I had like forgotten my shoes, my soccer shoes. And so like I was all dressed up, but I just had my soccer socks with my cleats, but no shoes on. I was like, Mom, I don't have my shoes. And she's like, okay. And then as we're driving, typical dream style, everything just jumps around. And so we just like immediately teleport to like this, when you guys are driving the divide, how it's kind of windy
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
like has that super high incline, so like, it's pretty much the spiral though. Like just imagine that, but you're just going up and up and up and up and up.
Just
And
keep
just
going.
right on top, it was just this little store. My mom's like, okay, stay here. And she like runs in and I'm sitting there like, okay.
It's like the straw market at the very top
yeah,
of the freaking hill.
Yeah, pretty much. And she goes and like grabs me these shoes and runs back into the van. Oh, it was our red van. And so we start driving down, and then she's like, "Dude, you're gonna be late. You're gonna be late." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I know. We are gonna be late. You are my coach. Like, it's gonna happen." And she's like, "You gotta jump out." I'm like,
What?
Just jump out of the
no,
van.
I'm not jumping out of the van.
No.
As we're going down this spiral, and it's not like there's a canyon and then there's like something in the background. No, it's like Mount Olympus. There's nothing around it, kind
Oh
of thing.
god.
And so I'm like, okay. And so our van just has one big sliding door on the side, and so she just like reaches back, and you could open it from the driver's seat, but you had to like literally like bend backwards and like you're barely looking at the road and whatever. And so she goes and she like bends back and she opens it and she's like, slide it open. I'm like what? And she's like, slide it open. I'm like, okay, I guess. And so I, me being like this 8-year-old kid, I slide open this van door and we're going like 50 miles an hour down this spiral. And it's not like a wide road. It's like a 1-lane, one-way road. So it's super skinny, just enough for you in the vehicle. Like there's nothing else.
Mhm.
And she just tells me to jump out. And so I like grab my cleats and I'm like, okay, I trust you. And I jump out of this van and then I wake up every time.
That is just
So-
a really
Wow.
strange.
Sounds
Yeah,
like some
I've
Mission
had-
Impossible
and this
dream.
is-
Yeah, I've had
recurring.
that dream like 8-9 times throughout my life.
Now hold on. What's the like?
What is
Like we
this?
need to find out like what the meaning is behind
Yeah.
you keep having
You're-
this dream, because there's always a meaning.
He's late
I'm
for
meant
his
to
meeting, so he's just
jump out
gonna
of the
take a
van.
shortcut or just
Yeah.
bail.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's
When things
Kinda
get
weird.
too tricky, just bail.
When was the last
Uh-huh.
time you had this dream?
oh gosh, like
You're gonna have it again tonight.
2 years ago, maybe.
Oh, so it was a while ago then.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have
but
it
I
again
mean,
tonight, dude.
I never dream though, so it's like,
Yeah,
you
so
know.
maybe you had it last week and you just can't remember.
oh, maybe
Shoot.
maybe every time I just don't remember the dream,
Yeah.
it just is the second half of that dream,
I've had
but
a
I'm like
pretty
not
strange
allowed
dream,
to
too.
know its meaning.
So back when I was a kid, you guys know the Chucky doll, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
like
yeah.
back when I was like really little, like probably about 10, 11 years old, I was like terrified of this doll. Like I was very scared. And I had a nightmare about it one night. And it was just like the basic, like, oh, not really basic. I just remember him chasing me and that was it. I woke up. That's like all I can remember. Then I went to my mom's room. But so like I had another dream about Chucky, except we were like best friends, which was really strange. But after I had that dream, like I remember us going like into town and like going to the mall, and like I for some reason I remember this like paper airplane that we had. But that's it. It was so long ago I can't really remember everything about it. But it was like after I had that dream, after me and Chucky becoming best friends, I was never scared of him again. Still
Okay.
am. I'm still not.
Oh,
It's
I
super
remember-
weird.
I
Hey,
remember
at
you.
least you know you're not gonna die from a demon doll. So
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was really strange because like I was never ever afraid of it again. It's just like I lost all my fear for that doll after I had that dream.
that's crazy.
Dang.
I know.
Oh, speaking
Pretty
of
wild.
dreams, have you guys ever had a dream where your teeth are falling out?
God,
My
no.
teeth are
No.
falling out. I don't think so.
Never.
I've had dreams like you're falling, and when you hit the ground, you wake up. but
Yeah,
no.
that's
Yeah,
all-
I've
and
had
you, like,
those
scared.
dreams before.
I hate.
Have
I
you
that
guys
happened to
heard
me
the
in
theory
class.
behind those though?
Uh-uh.
It's like you were supposed to die, and so your like spirit is like coming out of your body, and then it's like I don't know. I don't remember if it's like God like telling you to get back in your body, or if it's like you realizing that you're not in your body anymore, and so you like go back to your body, and that's what
That
wakes you
actually
up.
makes sense. That's kind of crazy.
So yeah, that's the theory behind it.
I heard
But-
it's really easy to have those type of falling dreams if you're like just really relaxed and you feel weightless when you're asleep, and then those start. That would be
That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
I heard-
I remember a lot of times that I've had that kind of falling dream, like in class, and then all of a sudden I'd wake up. and,
Uh-huh.
Just
my
like
desk.
shake.
You like
and wake
shake
shake
up.
your
like-
head. You're like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
and it's super embarrassing, because like my
Whiplash.
head's just on the desk, and then everybody's looking at me, and I just have to act normal, like,
Just like,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm all right.
I'm good.
It's all good.
You guys ever had like your hand slip out from under your head while you're sleeping? You just like bang your head on the desk,
I've
Yeah.
never
and,
had
like
that
hit the
happen.
wall, and people just like turn around. They're like,
I've never.
"You
had that
okay?"
happen.
And you're like,
Oh,
"It's
I've had
fine,
that
whatever."
before. Get like the full body twitches when you start
Uh-huh.
really falling asleep.
And you're like, "Oh gosh."
You get like this kid in the back of class. It's like just shaking like every few minutes.
Did you guys drool on your desk when you slept?
I haven't done that. I haven't had the swimming
I
pool.
don't.
Couple times.
I love it when you fall asleep and you wake up, and right as you wake up, the bell rings to leave. That was the best thing ever.
Like, man, that was a pretty quick class. I feel like I learned a whole lot though.
Yeah.
Teacher's like, "You okay?" And you're like, "Yeah, good nap.
Yeah,
I mean,
all
good class."
Yeah, all good.
Very, very knowledgeable.
You're like, "Is this math or English? Which class am I in again?"
You know what? They both have letters in them.
They're both like equations or something.
Crazy dreams.
Crazy dreams.
I don't know. What's a dream you guys have had, Seth and Cooper?
I remember I had a dream where my school bus driver in like elementary school. I know I was in elementary school. I don't remember how old I was, but he wouldn't let me get on the bus. He just like looked at me, just shook his head, and then drove away. It's about most of what I remember. It's just like 8-year-old me just looking at my bus driver, and bus
Just
driver's
gets
like, "Nope,
denied.
kid." He's just, "I'm gonna go."
That dream means you didn't feel like you were accepted as a child.
I'm not accepted. The bus driver
God,
didn't let me
that's
ride the
kinda
bus.
deep, Jacob. Why would you say that?
True.
Oh.
Seth, we accept you.
Well, thank you.
Well,
I'm
we
accepted in
accept
the
you.
podcast group.
What about you, Cooper?
I don't know. I can't remember any crazy dreams.
Just like
I remember-
any dream at all?
I think I had one when I was a little kid because like when I played Black Ops Zombies, like if I'll play for hours after I'm done, when I'm laying in bed, I can still hear like the sound effects from the game in my head playing
I've
over and over.
experienced that.
Oh,
I've had
weird.
I had a couple dreams about the Call of Duty zombies that freaked me out when I was a kid.
Yeah. I think it freaked everybody when I was a kid.
What about you, Jacob?
Well, this isn't a dream that I had this isn't a dream that I've ever had, but I read it in a psychology book once. But if you have a dream where your teeth fall out, that means you masturbate.
What?
Just in
Mhm.
general?
Yeah, that's a
It's just telling you
Freud.
to go jerk
Like
off.
all of your teeth or just one tooth?
I don't know. I read it in a book.
Just your
once.
teeth fall out,
Okay.
I
What
guess.
does it mean that you've like jacked off like one time or you got like an addiction to it? And it's like, dude, if you keep doing this, you're going to have like
Your teeth
not
are
have
going to be
anything
gone.
left.
Hairy palms.
What's that thing in Adventure Time, the cosmic owl, where if you have a dream and the cosmic owl's in there, then it's gonna come true or whatever?
Oh.
You guys remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think so.
That was a
vaguely
throwback.
from the time
Yeah.
that I watched Adventure Time.
Yeah.
1,000 years ago.
God, that was such a
Yeah.
good show.
Yeah,
Bring it back.
I wish they would.
Well, didn't they? They have like separate adventure. Oh, BMO.
BMO.
They have
Yeah.
a BMO show now. But I'm only
I like
interested in
that.
Finn and Jake, bro. Like,
Well,
come
they had
on.
at the finale episode, they had those two other characters that were going to replace them, but they're not doing anything.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
them.
they're not doing anything.
I want them to continue regular show.
Dude, yeah.
Regular show.
Regular
But they
show.
wrapped it up so nicely.
Well, yeah, they could
Yeah.
do new
They won't.
characters.
I think
Skips
the
would still be alive. He's immortal.
The continuation of regular show is probably just that new show that came out by JG or J, whatever, Quintel.
Was it Close Enough?
Close enough, yeah.
I watched the first episode. It
I'm
was
pretty
okay.
sure they're in like the same universe.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Is it
I've
the
never
same
seen
kind
it.
of like art style?
I
Same
think it's
art
like
style,
the exact
same
same
everything.
art style and voice actors
It's
too.
just made for adults instead of kids. But even regular show is kind of made for adults.
Yeah.
It was just
They-
a kid show.
They crossed the
Got a
line a
lot
lot,
of
and
hidden
they never
stuff
got in
in it.
trouble for
Yeah,
it.
I really liked regular show. But
Amazing World of Gumball. Anyone?
no.
Oh, heck
I never
yeah.
watched
Heck
that
yeah.
show.
I guess the voice actor for that guy,
Junkie
Gumball.
Janker.
Yeah, he's becoming a big YouTuber.
Yeah, I like Junkie Janker. I follow him on like everything Twitch and YouTube and stuff.
Personally, like the fish more.
You like Darwin more? What's wrong with you, dude?
I don't like
Dude,
Dark.
he's
Who
funny
likes
as heck.
Darwin more?
Orange
Darwin's
goldfish.
not even.
Like
Yes.
Darwin's hilarious.
Nah.
I just remember the
Yeah.
episode where they like got a bunch of stuff and stuck it in a jar and then microwaved it and like made the thing come alive.
Oh god.
It was like they took like some lint out of their dad's belly button and stuck it in this
Oh,
jar.
That is just awful.
Just had like this like trash dude just like eating stuff that got bigger and it was like taking over the world.
Oh god.
It's like the only episode I remember.
I'm still stuck on taking the lint out of the dad's belly button.
Hey, let's take this out of my dad's belly button and put it in the microwave and see what
They're
happens.
like, "Hey, Dad, can I have this?" And he's like, "Did you just, sure, why not?"
You gotta
I could
do
never
what you gotta
watch-
do.
I could never watch that show. It was just so cringy and weird for like little kids.
But it was so funny.
Yeah.
It was like so bad
It
it
was
was
weird.
hilarious kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anybody watch Blue's Clues?
I used
Hell
to watch
yeah.
that.
I watched it all the
Thank
time
you.
as a kid.
Haven't Frickin' mailbox.
Haven't they gone through 5 different Steves?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
All the
Yeah.
conspiracies about him too.
Well, they're not all named Steve, but they've gone through 5 guys.
Which
You guys
one?
are,
The first one?
Conspiracies about all the guys that played Steve.
No. What is
Oh
it?
man, he's like a crazy drug addict or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
like the
wow.
real actor?
Yeah.
Well, the first actor actually became a stand-up comedian.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And he
Maybe
actually
after
jokes
all the
about
drug
Blue's
stuff.
Clues all the time. I mean, he
Nice.
could have been fired for doing drugs. Who knows? But
It was that kid from the Home Alone.
oh,
Uh,
Oh, I can't remember his name.
blonde kid.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, Macaulay
Yeah.
Culkin. Whatever his
He,
name
he
is.
turned way into drugs
Poor
and
man.
shit.
I think he's out of it now.
He's coming. Yeah, he's
honestly.
coming
Is he?
back.
Yeah, because I think you guys still watch Smosh.
Smosh.
No.
Smosh,
I-
like,
I-
like
I
on
never,
YouTube.
I never watched.
I probably
Smosh.
watched like 2
What?
episodes before.
I've never watched Smosh.
Oh my gosh! All right, so I'm the Smosh veteran. Anyways, they had him on their
That
show a
explains a
while
lot.
ago. Hey, it's good. It's funny.
What's Smosh?
Smosh. Oh,
Yeah, what the heck? I've never heard
Yeah.
that.
they it originally started out with 2 people called Ian and Anthony, and they just did really weird effed up crap, and they were just super. I don't know. They were supposed to be like a comedy channel, and they still are, but now they've
I thought they
incorporated
broke
like
up.
30
Yeah.
other people.
Which
Yeah,
one kept Smosh?
Was it
Ian.
Anthony? Oh,
Ian
yeah,
kept Smosh. Anthony broke off and made his own YouTube.
which is probably failing.
Yeah.
I actually think it's doing okay.
Anthony Padilla, right?
Yeah, Anthony Padilla. It's actually like Padilla or something.
Yeah.
Padilla. Antonio Padilla. I don't know.
You guys watched
But-
Tobuscus since he
yes.
came back.
I
love Tobuscus.
I watched him old.
I watched his old stuff. He like had a
What were your guys'
revival a little while ago with the nugget and a biscuit meme.
What were your
Uh-huh.
guys' like first YouTubers you watched and you binged?
Sky does Minecraft.
Vanos Gaming.
Vanos.
See, mine was this guy named Batclone. Yeah,
Oh.
he was a Minecraft YouTuber, and he was just. I go back to his channel every once in a while, just watch some of his old videos because I like to reminisce on when I was like 11 or 12, because he just I love that man.
What's his name again?
Batclone.
Batclone.
So he posted an update. He's left YouTube for like years now, but he posted an update last year saying he was going to come back after he got done with school. So I'm just waiting for the day he comes back, and I'm going to be very happy.
You think PewDiePie is ever going to stop?
PewDiePie's never going to stop.
No.
Maybe when he dies.
He can't. He has too many subscribers. I'm pretty sure that's gone to his head. He's like, no, he knows he can't stop now.
Yeah.
You know?
He already crossed the point of no return.
Yeah.
He did that
I mean,
a long
especially
time ago.
after the battle with T-Series.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can't just leave after that. I don't know. Who do you guys think is going to be around for freaking ever?
I don't know.
Because
Game
I
Theory.
remember
Game
Theory.
Theory is
Game-
definitely going to be around forever.
Game Theory.
Yep, it's going to be
Yeah.
around for a long time.
That guy's the
I have a
best.
feeling he's going to stop hosting it.
Yeah, he will, but the Game
Yeah.
Theory itself will stick around forever.
Right. I think the
Guaranteed.
channel will be around forever. I think it's actually going to turn into just this big company.
See, what I'm thinking, because he also has like Film Theory and Food Theory and those other channels, but I
Right.
think
He's got 10 of them.
he's gonna stick with Game Theory, and then Film Theory and Food Theory are gonna be two different people hosting those.
Well, Film Theory's already like half hosted by him.
yeah. Well, Game
Like,
Theory is
it-
kind of
what-
half
who's-
hosted too.
Who's what is it? The Talking Goomba? Whoever
Yeah, I can't
is
remember his
also
name.
with him?
Yeah,
Like John or something? I don't know.
yeah.
Did you guys ever watch Unbox Therapy?
I
don't
did
think
for
so.
a while.
He's the big channel. He just unboxes stuff. He orders on.
Mhm.
I don't get it. I don't know why he's popular.
I have no idea who it is.
Because all the 9-year-olds out there love
Yeah.
unboxing
He just
videos.
unboxes expensive stuff or Casey Neistat.
Never watched him.
Me
I
neither, but
only
they
watched
just-
him
big
for like.
YouTubers, I don't see the appeal.
Actually, I did watch Dark Web, or at least a channel that did unboxings from like the black web, dark web, deep
Yeah,
web.
those fake
stuff.
channels.
All that is some dude that like poops in a bag and then says to somebody mailed him some human feces.
Well, Tobuscus made a comment. Do you guys think Filthy Frank's going to make a comeback?
No,
Probably not.
No.
He's not gonna come back.
Joji
He's
is
done.
too far.
I'd
into his
love it
music.
if he did, but
It'd be great if he came back,
It'd
but
be
he's
great
probably
if
not.
him, Max, like anything from
And
Muse,
iDubbbz.
iDubbbz, they all came back and did a video together. That would be.
I hear
fantastic.
that Max Moses and them have been trying like crazy to get him on Cold Ones, but he doesn't do it.
Yeah, I would love to see Joji on Cold Ones, but I don't know. He's probably going through a lot though. You know, it's just this Joji old like Filthy Frank, and now he's a big music guy, and it's just kind of a.
Got too much.
He's just. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for him because I know he kind of wants to leave that old life behind him now.
Well, you watched the Filthy Frank videos, and okay, I see why he
Yeah.
stopped. That would be stressful to make those videos every day.
He was funny though, man. He
Especially
was a funny
now,
man.
though.
I still watch those videos.
Yeah.
So I still
They're
watch
good
them.
videos.
They're funny.
I don't know. I feel like there's too many Karens now that have a voice.
Yeah.
And they would, their kid
Like-
would be like, "This is hilarious," and their mom
Yeah.
would be like, "Yeah, hilarious."
Put a
motherfucker."
hamster in a
If
sock
Filthy
and kill
Frank-
it. This is not
Yeah,
funny.
if Filthy Frank is starting like right now, I don't think he would be able
Oh,
to
no,
do
he
it.
couldn't do it
Yeah,
if
he
YouTube
started
would
now.
probably take him down.
All of his videos get
Immediately.
pulled off.
I don't know. I've seen some of his other videos that are really bad, but they're still monetized.
Yeah.
So
Probably because of how
Well, I
many
think they
views
only
they
really
have and how long
monitor
they've been
new
there.
ones coming out. They don't go
Yeah.
back and check old ones.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's a point where YouTube just doesn't care because they're getting enough income from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, I feel that too.
Yeah.
because I mean, YouTube always takes income out of every YouTuber's.
No,
Check.
there's some bigger channels that still get some pulled off. You guys know who Jared Dines is? He had some. He's a metal artist, but he had a bunch of videos pulled off of his that weren't like had anything to do with like anything bad, but they got pulled off just because somebody flagged it. And they were like had a couple
Really?
million views on some of them.
This
Huh.
is crazy. This is crazy what the world's coming to.
They're just metal haters.
Yeah, that's what it is. Some dude that disagrees with an opinion.
And the snowflakes.
It's the Mel Karen. Wait, what is the Mel Karen's name? Is that like a
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle?
No,
No,
Chad.
No,
Probably
Chad's
Kyle.
the D bag.
It'd be like, I don't know,
John.
Dave or something.
Dave.
Dave.
Like Dave. Yeah.
What's your name? Dave.
Mm.
Okay. Well.
Dan or
Yeah,
Steve.
Dan is a good one.
Steve. No, I don't feel like Steve is the male
No.
Karen. It's just-
Like a Dave or a Dan.
Well, looks like we're over time by a little bit, so let's wrap it up.
All right. This has been the Allology Podcast. We appreciate you, Seth, for coming on, man.
I'll have
Yeah,
to
thanks,
join
Seth.
some
Thanks
other
for coming.
time.
Yeah. All righty.
Until we actually get real YouTube stars to come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Until we get big people to
With
come
our
on.
5s of 10s of listeners right now.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.